There was overwhelming support for the confirmation of John Salas to return to the fire department as chief. Staff like Captain Jose Cruz testified Salas is a man of integrity and his leadership is a breath of fresh air compared to the previous chief.
His intent was never for the good of the department, but for his personal endeavors. In my 25 years of service, I have never seen the Guam Fire Department's morale so low.
Others like Captain Andy Arceo agree morale has picked up at GFD, as has efforts to turn things around in terms of the movement to hire more personnel, repair and purchase new fire trucks and ambulances.
We need him to guide us to a more stable, a more productive, and a more versatile department to better serve our community. The Guam Fire Department will be an outstanding crew now that we have an outstanding leader.
In his testimony, the acting chief started off by acknowledging his firefighters, saying they are unsung heroes, putting their lives on the line day in and day out.
We often take their commitment and services for granted. They're always amongst the first in line for criticism and negative publicity, and last in line for recognition.
Salas proceeded to give an update on some of the things he's been working on since his appointment, noting that 2 surplus fire trucks from the Navy should be on Guam streets by the end of the month, and new ambulances should be rolling out this July. He also announced that GFD should finally start charging for ambulance services come April. Senators likewise seem impressed by his demeanor and the smile he kept through his testimony, but they were also a little concerned about whether he would be soft when it comes to making tough decisions.
One of your weaknesses is for you, very difficult for you to say no. You're more of a yes man, so to speak.
Well, yes, ma'am. I am, in a way I am, but the thing is, like I said, depending on the severity of the incident, I can become very harsh and take action as needed.
And taking action is what some senators wanted answers to, specifically what happened during the Korean airline crash that occurred on Guam in the late 90s. Salas was head of GFD's Internal Affairs Division at the time, as we reported allegations surfaced that firefighters allegedly stole personal items of crash victims. Although they eventually turned into GFD-IA, they later went missing. Senator Arlene Yamashita.
How do we clear this up? Because I have people calling me and saying that you knew that money was taken, that wallets were burnt, that identification was removed, and I just need to know.
These firefighters were there all night fighting this particular fire, ma'am. They were all exhausted. And even if they did pick up these items, like I said, they're over-exhausted already, they're tired. They could have probably put them into their bunker gears, their pants, into their pockets, and probably might have forgotten, that they did put into their pockets until such a time when they went home.
Oversight Chair Senator Adolfo Palacios, meanwhile, questioned Salas about 4 uniformed personnel that have been assigned administrative duties within GFD's Special Projects program. He questioned why they're still receiving overtime when the law is clear that they're not entitled to it.
Firefighters who are working administrative duty shall work 80 hours per day per pay period at the regular rate of pay in the same manner as any governor of Guam. So those that are there right now, as we speak, and maybe tomorrow they will be there, under what authority are you paying them 106 hours regular and 14 hours overtime?
Can I get back to you on that, sir?
Salas said he would like the lawmaker to gather everyone involved and hold a roundtable discussion on this very issue to iron things out. Palacios, meanwhile, has asked that Salas submit the payroll records for the 4 uniformed personnel assigned administrative duties. The Oversight Chair is also asking for the Attorney General's office for a legal opinion. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Nick Delgado.